Good morning, folks. I'm tracking a line of strong to severe storms moving through the Memphis area. This line has came out of northeastern Arkansas, and okay, we have a severe thunderstorm warning until about 7:30, I think. This is headed into the Memphis area, and while I say that, and we now have a tornado warning. So, okay, let me get you the information on that. This was originally a severe thunderstorm warning. It just got upgraded to a tornado warning. So let me get you the information on that. This is for southwestern Tipton County and West Tennessee and northwestern Shelby County and West Tennessee, which is in the Memphis area. This does include Memphis, Tennessee. So a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Gilmore, or 7 miles northeast of Earl, moving east at 40 miles per hour. This is radar indicated rotation, so nothing has been confirmed so far. Flying to be will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged. This includes the Millington, Meeman, Shelby Forest State Park, Gilmore, Turrell, Clarkdale, Shawnee, Griffin Corner, Gilestown, Cuba, Stacy, Pecan, Point, Heifer, Locke, Sloanville, and Freshman's Bayou. So, if you're in any of the, let me zoom in and get you some towns. If you're in any of these areas, you need to seek shelter now. So, if you're in Clarksdale, Birdsong, Terrell, Gilmore, this is still in Arkansas, so we got a little while to go. And this is for about the northwest part of Shelby County and Tipton County. So, looks like we may have an extension. Okay, we do have an extension to this severe thunderstorm warning. This one also goes until 7:45. So let me give you the information on that, and then we'll scope this tornado warnings. So, again, this is the rotating part of the storm is still in Arkansas. So, but the official line, is coming into about West Memphis now. So, this is for Shelby County in West Tennessee. Severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from near Jeanette to here, Helena, West Helena, moving to the northeast at 60 miles per hour. Okay, so it's picked up a little bit in speed. I want to put a track on this. Okay. Looks like I pressed the wrong button here. Okay. I'm going to track this at 60. It's moving pretty fast. And I want to track the speed on this. Then we'll go up further north and track this. Okay, it appears as though it's not wanting to work with me. Let's take this off. Tap it with my, okay. All right, that's for 60 mile per hour winds. So, Happy New Year, Olivia. How's it going? So, again, good morning for just joining us. The time is about 7 o'clock exactly, and we are tracking a tornado warning moving through the Millington area and moving to through Shelby County. The official rotation is still in Arkansas, but it's about to enter our viewing area, so I want to take a look at the couplet, see if we can find anything. And I don't see a very tight rotational couplet, but I do see strong winds right here near the Clarksdale area, what we just talked about. And so probably around 60 miles per hour, I would have to say. So Again, this is moving to the east, northeast at 55 miles an hour. Also up here we had a little bit of rotation, but that seems to have weakened just a bit, so okay. Track this at 55 if it wants to work. Well, okay, so Millington headed your way. I'd give it about probably 20, 25 minutes. And then Munford, Tennessee, Tipton, Munford, those areas, probably in about 30 minutes, I'd say. This is not a slow-moving storm, so it's not, oh, you have a little bit of time to wait, that type of stuff. It's more of like, it's more of a fast-moving storm, that I can tell you, so. Let's get this back up and going again. Yeah, you can see that. You can see that pretty close to Clarksdale. I want to get a query on these winds here. I can just check it on my phone real quickly if you want me to. So it's about 27 going away. And we were originally on for just a severe thunderstorm warning, but a minute or two ago, it got upgraded to a tornado warning. So that's why we are going to stay on. It is our policy to stay on whenever there is a tornado warning. And I was right, pretty much about 60-mile-an-hour winds just north of Clarksdale, if not in the town of Clarksdale. So and this line goes all the way down to about Jackson, Mississippi. So I want to back up, get everybody caught up to date. You can see this line extends from all the way from Munford, Tennessee to about Jackson. So I'm not really seeing a tight rotation, but I am seeing some strong gusty winds. So if you're in the Munford area, be alert to that. I'm just also updating the page here, so. Okay, just bear with me for a minute, folks. Okay, so we're still going with that tornado warning. Let's go back up. It looks like I may be trying to become a little more defined here. So I want to take a look at that. Let's just see if we're seeing any debris out of curiosity. So rotation doesn't look very strong. We're not, but it's a little close. It's a little close, but so far we're not seeing any debris so far, so that's good news. Let's go back to the thought we had an update. Okay. If there was going to be any rotation, it'd be headed towards the Meeman Shelby Forest State Park. And there is some lightning with this, so don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder or you see a strike of lightning or anything like that. It mainly looks like a gusty wind threat, but... And that's the main story today, is gusty winds. But, you know, a few tornadoes cannot be ruled out, especially in our far southern counties, so... I want to get some roads here. Island 40 Road. Old River Road. If you're driving along the interstate, I believe that's Interstate 40. Pretty sure. Lambertville Road. You need to be seeking shelter right now. A tornado warning goes until 7:45 this morning. I know you may be going to work or something like that. Just wait for a little bit. Wait for a little bit until this storm passes. It's not safe to go right now. Wait for a little bit while. And then, once this tornado warning passes your area, you should be able to go on with your normal daily activities. But this is the only line. There will still be plenty of rain behind this, but this is the severe part of the line. So, and the severe thunderstorm warning goes all the way from Bartlett to Lakeland up towards Marion. It does include Shelby County. It does include the Memphis area. And it does include South Haven, which is just south of our viewing area. But also includes Bartlett, Whitehaven, Birmingham, Lenox. So, this is a pretty large severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued. It goes until 7:45. The original one goes until about 7:30. So, that's what we're tracking right now. And I want to go back up north of this line because a little bit ago we did have some broad rotation that was trying to form. We're not really seeing much of that now. I mean, it's like still there, but it's very weak. Very weak, so. The tracker's not wanting to work this morning, so I'm going to put a track on my phone, then I'm going to tell you the towns that'll be impacted by this. This line goes all the way up to southeast Missouri. It goes all the way up from Steele and then goes down towards Jackson, so. Pretty long line of storms this morning. And I also want to talk about a severe tornado watch goes until 11 a.m. this morning. Goes about from Savannah, Tennessee to Memphis down towards Jackson. So, even includes parts of Louisiana. So, this is a potent line of storms that's moving through the area, folks. This does include the northwest part of Shelby County, so we're going to stay on. If there's a tornado warning anywhere in the viewing area, we are going to stay on. That is our policy. I want to track the main part of this line, or a part of it. Mound City, 713. White Station, 731. Bartlett, 734. Germantown, 736. Lakeland, 740. Arlington, 744. Kirk at 747. Hickory, Wythe at 749. Oakland at 752. Griffin at 756. And Hayes at 758. So, I also want to check the tornado part of the storm. I'm going to need to back up a little bit. And I'm doing this on my phone because the tracker's not really wanting to work this morning. So, apologies about that. And we're also not seeing a lot of hail. The hail is about nickel size to dime size. So, I want to back up a little more. Well, we'll do 55. I wouldn't say it's quite moving at 60. We'll do 55. Gilestown at 717. West Union at 723. Sloanville at 723. Millington at 726. Kerrville at 729. Brunswick at 735. Barrettville at 735. And Mudville at 736. So, again, folks, this is a pretty potent line. I mean, it stayed together. I've been tracking it since about 2:30 this morning. Since it was all the way back in Little Rock. And it held together pretty well. So, again, all along this line, there's going to be some broad areas of rotation. As you see right here, right here, right here. Very strong winds moving into the Oskaloosa area. So, I mean, all along this line, there's little couplets. And again, they're not very strong. But it doesn't mean that if it doesn't get a little stronger, that this could produce a tornado. So, obviously so. I mean, the tornado threat is not the maximum today. But anywhere along this line, if, we have enough instability, there could be a little rotation. And looks like we're actually getting one right here. Just coming into our Tennessee counties, so. Just entering our Tennessee counties, so. Broad rotation pretty much all along this line. But tornado warning still goes until 7:45. Again, it includes the northwestern part of Shelby County, so I can get you the town names on here. Again, this is for Tipton County, but mostly Shelby County. So, until 7:45 this morning, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Gilmore, or 7 miles northeast of Earl, moving to the east at 40. So, they've lowered it down a bit. They've lowered the speed a little bit. Includes Clarkdale, Lanthambiville, Gilestown, Cuba, Stacy, Pecan Point, Sloanville, and Frenchman's Bay. This also includes the Shelby Forest State Park, along with Millington. So, okay. As I was saying, it looks like they've actually dropped the tornado warning, and the rotation has become a little bit weaker, as I mentioned before. From the beginning, after one or two scans, it mainly looked like a strong, damaging wind threat. And that's why they have dropped the tornado warning. The rotation does not appear as strong as it was when the warning was first issued. So, we still have some severe thunderstorm warnings that go from about Covington down towards Memphis and then the South Haven area. So, right now, we don't have any tornado warnings. So, what I want to do is I want to sign off here. I'll give you one more update before I go. So, rest assured, go along with your daily activities right now. But be aware of some severe weather happening. Winds up to 60 miles per hour and also a little bit of small hail. So, again, strong winds from Randolph, Memphis, Whitehaven, Germantown, Horn Lake. There's still, it looks like the rotation is spreading apart, what we mentioned a little bit while ago. Spreading apart just a bit. It's not completely gone. It's still there. But it looks a little bit weaker. I want to put a track. See if we can get it this time. I want to back up a little bit, though. Track this at 55. And no, it doesn't want to work. So, problem that we're going to have to get fixed, folks. But what I will do is I'll track it on my phone. And again, a tornado watch doesn't go until 11 a.m. for Memphis over towards Savannah. So, Track this at 55. Redmond Point, 7:17, so right about now. Allendale at 7:34. Bartlett at 7:35. Cordova at 7:38. Lanao at 7:40. Arlington at 7:44. Eads at 7:45. Galway at 7:48. Canonville at 7:49. Longtown at 7:54. Power just about at the top of the hour, 8 o'clock. Mooresman at 8:01. Pattersonville at 8:07. LaGrange at 8:12. And Hickory Valley at 8:18 a.m. So with that being said, we don't have any more tornado warnings anymore. There will still be some very strong winds coming into Memphis, all the way from Covington down towards South Haven, towards Horner Lake. Be aware of 60-mile-per-hour winds possible and a little bit of small hail. But since we don't have any tornado warnings right now, I'm going to sign off here. But if we have any updates, I'll be right back on. For now, I'm going to sign off. Have a good rest of